Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Irad. As you can see, I am starting with nothing here. I've got a noob suit, no helmet, a Pyro. This is my old account and I've got absolutely nothing. This is the first episode of a 0 to hero run in the Pyro system. It's gonna be quite hardcore, but we're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it to the top. And so I'm going to Shepherd Head, which is one of my favorite stops here, outposts in the Pyro system on Planet Bloom, and I'm going to make money looting. I've already made a video about making money looting, and I believe that it's totally possible to do that. You just collect over there whatever you find, armor, guns, and you sell it locally. And I'm going to do that. It's gonna take a while, obviously, right? But I enjoy the chill aspect. It's like a mixed feeling, you know, going to these places. It's a mix of chilling at the same time because you got really nothing much going on, but also it's a little bit eerie and scary because players may be coming. It's the Pyro system. You don't know what they're going to be doing. First thing that I noticed is someone came and blew up my ship, so I ended up stranded. Which is okay because I intended to stay there anyway. But you're gonna see later that I'm going to remember what they did, because that guy, or I should say these guys who blew up my ship, actually stayed around the area. I actually noticed that their ship was around, and so payback will come eventually. But you know, they're still patrolling the sky, right? They're still around, so that's okay. I'm still going to be doing my thing, and usually, you know, go inside, collect a couple of guns, go back and sell them, right? And there's definitely quite a couple of them that I'm going to be able to sell. A couple of thousands of UEC coming into my pocket. Some of them are only sellable for 1 alpha UEC, or there's just no demand for those. So eventually I'll come back with a storable box and bring them back to the station where I come from. That's not an issue at all. Eventually, at some point, I collected everything I could collect, so I ended up picking some Pitamboos. But the people who were around, who destroyed my ship, decided to land. So I noticed that they had this this Zeus here. So there were 2 of them. I always try to get the high ground, by the way, when people are here, to have a better overview of what's going on. Who are there? Are there 2 people? Is there going to be only 1 people? Is it going to be an org, right? It's really important to also know what you are facing here. And also, it's important to have some kind of altitude so you can really have a good field of view, and also an advantage when you eventually end up in a fight. So that's why I would recommend you guys to take some height, just like what I'm doing here. And so I noticed that there were 2 of them, so I'm not going to be playing the hero here. I'm just going to be watching and observing what they're doing, looking casual, you know, mingling with the NPCs. And eventually I noticed that one of them was down, so that's where I took my opportunity to, there we go, eradicate the second one. You have been eradicated. And payback, as I said, would be coming. So I went down there and I took their armor, I took their gear, and once again went back to the shop and sold them. And you can see that the money is starting to rack up a little bit here. I started about 23,000 of 22,000 of UEC, and I'm getting closer to 50,000 of UEC. So that's really good here. But then eventually I noticed that another player came, right? I can see here that I'm hiding, and the reason why I'm hiding is because as I was just doing my thing, I got randomly shot here, and that was not by an NPC because that was a Gallant energy rifle that shot me. So as soon as I could, I went back up there. I saw that the area was clear. I was just hoping that he would not see me climb, which he did not, and I was just trying to recoup, see what's going on, and then I heard some noise from the ladder, so I knew he would coming back, and there he was. Eradicated once again. I was really glad here that I went up there. And of course, when you're on the ladder, you cannot shoot. You are stuck in the animation, and there was just no way that it could do anything. And that's really where knowing the game is important, right? Knowing the sound of the game is also super important. I did hear the noise on the ladder, which is what rang me a bell. NPCs could have done that as well, but there's one difference between players and NPCs, is that NPCs don't get the frost on their armor. They're always very pristine looking, but players get frost on their armor. So when I saw that he got frost on his armor, I knew it was the player who shot me earlier, and so he got eradicated. But and this is the fun part, he came back. He came back, and I will let you guys enjoy what transpired after his return.
Son vaisseau et ses grands morts. Tiens. Sac à merde. Bah après, en fait, le type, moi j'étais en train d'attaquer un avant-poste, il est passé en courant. En réflexe, il a pris une balle. Et du coup, après, il m'a tué. Donc, je suis arrivé. Et d'où il me tue? Bon, il est coincé ici, il peut pas repartir, j'ai détruit son vaisseau, il pourra pas prendre le mien. La merde. T'es baisé, fils de pute, et moi j'en ai 15 000 des vaisseaux, je vais venir niquer ta grand-mère. Allez, fais-moi respawn, je vais y aller avec le Polaris, je vais lui ouvrir le fion des orteils jusqu'aux cheveux.
This was one of the best rage episodes I've seen in Star Citizen. Play the replay one more time. You have been eradicated again. Oh, well, unfortunately there was not much to loot, and I was pretty much done here. So I came back with a box and brought everything to the arbitrary station above Bloom, and sold whatever I could. Not much that I could sell, because what I couldn't sell at Shepherd's Rest could not be sold there anyway, so I just kept everything in my local inventory. I decided to maybe go for something else and take a mission, something that you saw in yesterday's video, sorry. Took a mission. I didn't know it was not for Citizens for Prosperity, it was for the Headhunters, and I went to an outpost near Shepherd's Rest, and you can see very easy, just landed there, killed the NPCs. I think that this exit was pretty savage, and just left and went back to the arbitrary, and there we had it, guys. My first 100,000 Alpha UEC in the game. We're gonna have more episodes of those, guys. We're gonna get to 250,000 Alpha UEC in the next episode, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Speaking of subscribing, can get you to win a Guardian also channel, and 10 entries will be put into the wheel of names. If you're a Patreon and YouTube member, you have automatic access, and additional entries will be given to the people who are on Discord and enter their names. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will not be able to make all that content with my Patreon and YouTube members, including Dr. Frobin, Zero Crusher, Shadow Rise, and Ducky to Ducker. I've been Irad. I'll see you guys in the next one.